This week, we're going to look at run-on sentences. So, run-on sentence is two complete sentences, but only has punctuation as one sentence. So, thoughts run into each other, even if the two topics of each sentence are related. The reader cannot tell where one specific idea ends and then the next one begins. So if we look at some examples, the first one, Laverne is a finalist in the tennis tournament. Let's watch the match tomorrow. So there's two different ideas going on there. First is explaining about Laverne. The second is talking to someone about going to watch her play. The correct way to do this is to turn it into two different sentences. Laverne is a finalist in the tennis tournament, period. Let's watch the match tomorrow. So commas are used for separation in a sentence, not for connecting information. So the two in the first run-on example, they are being separated, but they actually they function as their own sentence. So they're not being connected with the comma and therefore need to have a period in between. Again, another example, Laverne plays basketball. She's also on the tennis team. Two ideas. First one is about her playing basketball. Second is about her playing tennis. Here, instead of adding punctuation in between, we added and Laverne plays basketball and she's also on the tennis team. So in the examples, we used make two sentences. So here we have Charles Drew was a doctor and a teacher. He taught at Howard University. Here we're making two sentences. Charles Drew was a doctor and a teacher, period. He taught at Howard University. Now you can use a comma and a coordinating conjunction. So here we have Drew taught classes. He performed operations. That is a comma splice. You need to add the conjunction in order to make this correct. So Drew taught classes and he performed operations. Um, just to reiterate, a comma should mark a brief pause in the sentence, but it doesn't show the end of the sentence. If you just use a comma between two complete ideas, two ideas that could function as their own sentence, that is when you create that comma splice that we talked about.